In the realm of global politics, few figures loom as large as Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia. Often described as enigmatic and powerful, Putin's leadership has been marked by a blend of assertive foreign policy, centralized governance, and a carefully cultivated image of strength and stability. Yet, behind the veneer of power lies a complex figure whose actions and motivations continue to shape Russia's trajectory and influence global affairs. From KGB operative to president. Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin was born on October 7, 1952, in Leningrad, now St. Petersburg, Russia. His early years were shaped by the tumultuous events of the Soviet era, including World War II and the Cold War. After studying law at Leningrad State University, Putin joined the KGB, where he served as a foreign intelligence officer in East Germany. Putin's political career began in the aftermath of the collapse of the Soviet Union, when he entered the world of local politics in St. Petersburg. His rise through the ranks of the Russian government was swift, culminating in his appointment as Prime Minister in 1999 by President Boris Yeltsin. Later that year, Yeltsin resigned, and Putin assumed the presidency, beginning his first of 2 consecutive terms. Putin's leadership style. Vladimir Putin's leadership style is characterized by a combination of pragmatism, authoritarianism, and a strong emphasis on restoring Russia's status as a global power. Under his rule, Russia has experienced economic growth and stability, bolstered by high oil prices and state control over key industries. However, his tenure has also been marked by allegations of corruption, censorship, and human rights abuses. Putin's foreign policy agenda has been equally assertive, marked by a willingness to challenge Western dominance and assert Russia's interests on the global stage. He has pursued a policy of managed democracy, consolidating power in the hands of the presidency while limiting political opposition and independent media. Challenges and controversies. Despite his iron grip on power, Vladimir Putin's presidency has not been without its challenges and controversies. His annexation of Crimea in 2014 sparked international condemnation and led to sanctions from the United States and European Union. Additionally, Russia's intervention in Syria's civil war and its alleged interference in the 2016 US presidential election have further strained relations with the West. Domestically, Putin has faced growing discontent from an increasingly vocal opposition movement, fueled by allegations of electoral fraud and political repression. Mass protests erupted in 2011 and 2012 in response to disputed parliamentary elections, signaling a growing dissatisfaction with Putin's rule among segments of the Russian population. Legacy and future prospects. As Vladimir Putin approaches 2 decades in power, questions linger about his long-term legacy and the future of Russia under his rule. While he remains a dominant figure in Russian politics, speculation abounds about his eventual succession and the shape of the post-Putin era. Whether viewed as a defender of Russian interests or a symbol of authoritarianism, one thing is certain: Vladimir Putin's influence on Russia and the world will endure long after his time in office comes to an end. As Russia grapples with internal challenges and external pressures, the decisions made by Putin and his government will continue to shape the course of history for years to come.